Rob Parker. We are witnessing history. Now, I put Ryan on it to find out the last time that no number one seed made it to the Final Four. Alabama just gets bounced by fifth-seeded San Diego State.
I love it. They shot, what was it, 3 for 27? Is that the number?
Wow.
From three? I mean, like this is that three-point ball, Chris. My God. You can have those awful nights. What did I get it right, Steve? Is it 3 for 27 or 3 for 24? I misheard.
No, you're right. 3 for 27 from long distance. And since they went to the current seeding in the NCAA tournament, and that began 1979, this will be our first Elite Eight with no one seed.
Look at that, Chris.
If Houston's still alive, but they're getting pummeled, 72-58.
If they
7
come
minutes
back,
left, so they got a chance.
It ain't over, but it'll be a big comeback if they were able to do that. But my goodness gracious.
But look, and
the
the other
portal?
ones, of course, Purdue gets beat in the first round.
That was terrible.
I mean, what was that?
That was terrible.
2011 is the last time no number one seed made the Final Four.
Okay, now so Steve, what
AP
Steve
says
just say?
no one seed in the Elite Eight. It's even talking about not just Final Four.
You said it's never been done since 1979.
Correct.
Okay, so what are you looking at, Ryan? What do you have? You have something since 2011?
In 2011 is the last time no number one made the Final Four specifically. And Steve is saying this is the first time ever where no number one would make the
Elite Eight, Chris.
Yes.
But if no number one makes the Elite Eight, they can't make the Final Four. Right?
Right, exactly.
But Steve was, somebody's wrong. Steve was saying this would be the first time ever under the current
right,
structure.
for the Elite Eight specifically. And you would ask since the last time where the Final Four specifically had no number one seeds, which was 2011, but ones made the Elite Eight that year. This is the first time ever.
No. Steve said no final. This would be the first time that there was no one seed in the Elite Eight.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, but if that would have been if there's no one seed in the
No. They're saying this is the first time, Chris.
The first time where none would make the Elite Eight.
Before somebody made it, they just didn't. Right.
So
this is the
2011,
first time.
you had none in the Final Four.
Right.
Correct.
That was that was the last time that
bad.
happened. Right.
My mistake.
No, it's all good.
And then Kansas, of course, the other one seed to drop out. Rob, we talked about this. We've been talking about it. The portal, the transfer portal, the best players being in the NBA, the G League, the overtime elite, wherever.
Everywhere but college. How's
right.
that? Right. Everywhere but college.
And I haven't looked at these rosters, but like, for instance, the guy, Noel, who from Kansas State, who ate up Michigan State last night. Rob, he's a fifth-year senior. He's not just a senior. He's a fifth-year senior. And so that's an example of what we're talking about. Is a senior or a junior, or certainly a team full of them, Rob, against some freshmen who might be more talented. Maybe they got futures in the NBA. Maybe they're going in the lottery. And these juniors and seniors may not even get drafted or ever play in the NBA. But in college, they have better chemistry. They know the offense like the back of their hand.
Right. Yep.
They play together. They're smarter, basketball-wise, because they've been playing much longer. And that can be the difference in college basketball, right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's a changing of the guard. I mean, it's hard to deny.
I mean, at this point, it's almost a certainty, right? Almost, that a mid-major could win it.
Who is still left?
Because who's left is not, right?
That's not a mid-major. Is Steve still there? Steve, jump in.
Mm-hmm.
Who would – so
San Diego State's a mid-major.
Right.
So we're guaranteed out of that
Creighton
region, either San Diego State, Princeton, or Creighton is going to the Final Four.
Okay,
Wow. Wouldn't it be something if
Florida
Princeton
Atlantic's
got
playing tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic and Kansas State. I mean, Kansas State is not technically a mid-major.
No, that's not a mid-major,
they're
right,
not a
Steve?
basketball
No,
power.
that was a very strong conference.
Okay,
Right.
so they could win, Chris.
But they're not a traditional power, though. That's all.
No. I get that, but they still wouldn't be considered a mid-major.
Now, UConn is obviously a power, even though this shouldn't be viewed as one of their better teams. But they play
still,
Gonzaga.
They would
play
if they won.
Gonzaga.
They've already won championships.
They're a blue blood,
Right.
as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
In fact, it was UConn playing when he mentioned the last time the Final Four had no 1 seed. That was Connecticut killing Butler 2 hours that none of us will ever get back. One of the ugliest title games we've ever seen.
Right.
That was
Butler
bad. Did not belong. Like that was. They got there, but that was ugly. No, you know what? It wasn't ugly. It was fugly, but that's another story.
Oh.
They shot under 20%.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it is, hey, this is amazing. And we'll see how the ratings come out because obviously people love this.
Up until this point, now we'll see if everybody's still going to be all in.
But I think this, Rob, nowadays, now granted, you've got the diehards who know everything about the college basketball. But most of the people watching the tournament into it, because we know betting is really one of the driving forces in its popularity, they don't know. Even though they know Alabama's the best, is the number 1 seed, and Brandon Miller was arguably the best player in the country.
A lot of people lost money on Alabama tonight. I guarantee you that.
But you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it should take away people's interest in the tournament because most people didn't know like a lot of the individual stars anyway. Alabama.
But I still think
Houston out of blue.
But I think schools.
I
think schools matter, even though you might not. If there's a final and I don't know, UConn was playing Duke or North Carolina or something, they have a better shot at having a better number of people watching. Would you agree with that? I'm just saying,
probably more. Yes,
because if it's San Diego State against, give me another school, Chris.
Miami.
Of Florida. I don't know if that's must-see TV, even though. I'm dead serious.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think
Steve and Ryan, you guys can hop on here.
Yes, please.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Steve, what do you think?
Why is Alabama Houston more compelling in this day and age, right? More compelling than San Diego State and Miami. I mean,
because Alabama has a great
football school.
No, but they have a great they have a great player and the controversy about Alabama, I think.
What do you guys think? You think
Alabama football kills in ratings. Alabama basketball would not. Chris is right.
Yeah, I at this point, we just don't know these teams, these players.
I agree with that, but I'm saying, like, my point is that if you have San Diego against who'd you just say? San Diego State against
Miami,
in the final.
Miami in the final.
Well, that would just be.
I don't think that you're going to have a big number. I think when you get to that point, people go like, "Who?"
Well, Texas is still alive. I mean, that's a large swath of that area of the country would watch a Texas Longhorns game in the Final Four.
Do you think you need one of those big schools? There's
absolutely.
only a few.
See, that's what I mean. Like, you need a UConn.
Let's say a Final Four of San Diego State, Miami of Florida, Florida Atlantic,
Xavier,
and Xavier. Is that you think? Is that Xavier?
They're playing tonight.
Yeah, they're in the same. They're in
would
the same bracket
would
Miami
that move the needle? Is the question.
The 14 could be. It looks like out of this other region, it's either UConn. Who you got? UConn, Gonzaga.
Houston's down 13 with 3 minutes left. By the way,
it's over. I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Yeah.
By the way, the number 1 rated TV show last night was Gonzaga UCLA by far.
No, that was.
So the ratings to this point, as you say, have still been killing it.
Yeah, UCLA is a big market, big school. They should.
And Gonzaga has become,
and they got a following because of their name, even though they haven't won anything.
It's pretty good though that the highest rated TV show tipped off before 10 Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. It also tells you, Steve, where television is. Like
right.
Live sporting events win the day. Like, people don't watch shows anymore.
Yeah, if you
No,
can get
because
5 million viewers for your show, you're probably doing
Right.
backflips in the hallway.
No doubt. No doubt. But,
All right, thank you. Ryan, where are you? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Who was your champion? Who'd you pick?
Who'd you have? Your bracket is
Hey,
demolished.
we can't talk. I pick Kansas. I pick Alabama. So
I'm done.
None of
right?
us can talk.
Alabama was my champion, and I'm bummed because I'm currently leading the bracket group of the people behind the glass here at Fox Sports Radio, but now might be not looking as hot. So
Not as good.
I'm
Wow.
bummed out. Bummed out. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Do we have anybody? We had Rob. We had Duke, Alabama, Kansas, and who was our fourth?
I was trying to remember. I don't have it.
Kansas. No, Kansas. It was Duke, Kansas, Duke, Houston, Alabama. They're all gone.
Right, they're all gone. Unbelievable. And we didn't even talk, and we wound up with the same Final Four.
And I
was
think
interesting.
This is. I can't remember. This is the most turned over tournament I've ever seen that I can remember.
You guys talked about the Fab Five teams of Michigan earlier in the show. Keep in
Yes.
mind, Brian Dutcher is a longtime Steve Fisher assistant, so he would have been a Michigan assistant in the early 90s. Brian Dutcher is now getting San Diego State out of the Sweet 16 for the first time ever.
Wow.
Yeah, because Steve Fisher went there. How long did he coach there after Michigan?
Well, Dutcher was the coach in waiting and finally took over about 6 years ago.
Wow.
I don't think
Good
San
for
Diego
him.
State had literally won a tournament game until Steve Fisher.
Wow. Good for him.
Yep.
That's and wouldn't it be something if Princeton got there? You got Princeton against Creighton tonight. That's gonna be
About 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Princeton, no scholarships. I mean, I know they can hook them up, financial aid, all that, but no scholarship.
No
athletes.
scholarship athletes, and they
Think
just
about
go
that.
out there and play hard, and look what can happen. Right? It's amazing.
No, it's fun. I think it's fun. I mean, I used to love the tournaments when you really knew the players.
I'm going to be
They
honest.
were there 3 years, 4 years, and you had these. I mean, you had.
I'm turned off.
legendary
I'm turned
players
off now
against-
by the NCAA tournament. I'm
Are
done.
you?
Yes, I'm turned off.
Why?
Because
you don't. You
they-
didn't
they-
know the players from the big. I'm not even.
No, I
I'm
know,
not
but I'm
getting
just
insulting,
said San Diego State and Princeton. I'm not interested in that. I'm just being honest. I'm not. I'm
So
not
you're
interested.
really into the name on the front of the jersey.
Yes, I'm not interested. I'm not going to watch
You
anymore
were
from this
interested
point
in
on.
Alabama, Houston,
Well, because Alabama,
but not San Diego State.
San Diego State. I mean, come on. I'm thinking about sunshine
They're
and
earning
beaches.
it. They're earning it.
Okay.
That's where Kawhi Leonard went, I believe.
And Ephraim Salam.
Ephraim Salam too.
We got to get Ephraim. We'll talk to him Monday, I guess. We always do. But that man.
Nobody will be able to talk to him Sunday.
Oh my God.
He's going to
Didn't
be
he
in
play?
a room alone.
Well, he almost played basketball there, or did he play
Yeah.
for a year? I think he might have played for a year. They recruited him, but yeah.
He'll
So,
be watching that game,
good
right,
for
Steve?
Ephraim.
Right. Nobody
Yeah.
around. Right.
Right.
That's one of those.
Lock the
Right,
door for 2
Don't
hours.
talk to me, honey. Get away. Go shopping. Do not
Well,
talk
he's
to
due
me.
to be on Sunday at 5 after the game, so we'll see how things go.
Oh my. Well,
That
look,
could
let's
be-
throw it out to the listeners, guys. 877-9